A group of about 100 are traveling from East Palestine to Columbus tomorrow to demand that Governor Mike DeWine request a disaster declaration from the federal government. They say they need all the help they can get to move beyond the toxic train derailment that turned their lives upside down nearly 5 months ago. DeWine's office, though, has said all along they don't believe the derailment qualifies, and their position hasn't changed. Gina Cadigan tells us why some say that's not enough.
The Unity Council for the East Palestine train derailment is getting ready to go to the statehouse in Columbus to demand lawmakers officially declare the derailment a disaster.
Without that emergency declaration, East Palestine cannot get federal support. Neither can Pennsylvania.
A major disaster declaration is made by the president. To get to that point, Governor DeWine has to submit a request to President Biden on behalf of Ohio. FEMA's website states that any natural event that the president determines caused damage beyond the capabilities of state and local governments to respond to can be declared a disaster. But Governor DeWine has held out on submitting that request. Currently, if it's not submitted by July 3rd, East Palestine will not be eligible for FEMA assistance. DeWine's office has said several times that FEMA has told them that they don't meet the requirements for disaster assistance. 21 News asked FEMA what about this train derailment doesn't meet the requirements, and they have not yet responded. Some people living in East Palestine feel this does qualify as a disaster.
There's a lot of homes that are contaminated that people can't live in. Just because they weren't knocked over doesn't mean that they weren't destroyed.
Governor DeWine's office says they plan to submit a request to extend that deadline beyond July 3rd. In East Palestine, with more local news, I'm Gina Cadigan.